All right, hi, babe. All right, hi, everybody. She's got a red top on.
It's very
Christmassy. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. I was looking at the condition of the that you built. You made these while I was gone to New Zealand.
Yes, I did.
Ginger snap cookies. She loves these. I'll eat one, but as you notice, they haven't gone down fast because I don't eat them a lot. I don't like them. She likes them. Here. She loves them with her tea. You want one?
Sure.
Is that what you're wanting?
I'm going to have one for you.
Okay, but I made, last year, I made this cookie because I had walked in, that I'm going to make right now, because I had walked into a Subway store and I had one of these and fell in love. It's a white chocolate with dried cranberries in it, and it's like a chocolate chip, just different. It's got white chocolate, of course.
Yes. With
and
cranberries.
with dried cranberries, and it is so good, and it's chewy. I love a soft, chewy cookie, and that's what this is.
That's what this is.
Yeah, I know. Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You think yours are better than mine, huh?
No, I just think it's different. So I'm going to show you. Very, very easy, and I'll put the recipe up in the description box. I feel like my hair's sticking up. No, maybe not.
Probably is.
So what you want to do is you want to start with 1.5 sticks of room temperature butter in this thing, and we're going to put the paddle on here that sort of is the scrape the side paddle is what I call it. There we go. And this is this paddle right here. I love this machine. I don't use this I used to use this machine all the time. And in this, I am going to put 3/4 cup of brown sugar packed down here. Let's see.
Oh, this is something he does too. That's really cool. He puts a piece of bread in his brown
bread in there,
sugar.
keeps all that moisture out.
So it keeps it moist.
It does indeed. See how nice that is? It just
Sure. Wish I'd have known that hack a long time ago.
Yeah. Somebody else wrote about this one time, and one of our viewers, and I don't remember what she said or he said. I don't remember even who it was. Different thing to do, but I forget what it was.
Yeah, I think it's really cool. There's some men that watch your channel.
Yeah, I know. I'm pretty pleased by that.
Yeah.
So there's 3/4 cup of brown sugar. I also need, I've got to go get it. I also need the white sugar. I need 1/4 cup of white sugar.
Maybe he's going to start a whole new thing where all these husbands start cooking. Wouldn't that be cool? Wonder if that would ever happen.
One day we're gonna have to show them our little pantry in there, the big pantry. This is the little pantry. The other is the big pantry, I guess you could say. Okay. So 1/4 cup. I don't need to scoop in. I'll just do this of white sugar. And what we're going to do is we're going to then let this run for about 2 minutes. So here we go. Get that all nice and creamy. And while that's going on, I'm going to put the dry ingredients together. And what I'm going to need for the dry ingredients, I'm going to need 2 cups of flour. And so what I'm going to do here is I always put 2 cups in like this and then level it off. I scoop and level. And I'm using, as always around this house, I'm using White Lily, all-purpose flour in this case. I love Miss White Lily. There we go. That's one. We'll do one more. I'm not that big. I'm not that good, I should say, of a connoisseur, but I sure feel like I can tell the difference when it's just regular flour and when it's a
I was just going to ask you that.
very fine.
Sometimes we read each other's minds.
Don't we?
I was just going to say, do you think you can really tell the difference
I really
between
do
regular
think
flour?
I can. Yeah, I really do. And then with that 2 cups, I want 2 teaspoons of cornstarch, and I want a baking soda. And not 2 teaspoons of baking soda.
Powder.
Baking soda.
Oh.
1 teaspoon. Find my teaspoon here. These are hard to read. It's been a while.
The bigger one.
That's a tablespoon.
Right, it's that
Here.
one
Oh,
there.
it's this one.
Yeah.
So I want 2 of these. I always just do like this. And the cornstarch actually makes it sort of soft and chewy. Did you know that?
No,
Yep, it does.
I never knew the science behind them.
Well, that's the science behind it all. And then some baking soda.
I never could figure out when they use
Baking soda, baking powder
Yes.
drives me crazy too. Somebody's going to be able to tell us. And even like for certain things, I know you, cornbread, use some of both because you get the rise and you get the browning. And one it does browning better and one does rise better. So
is that
I don't get it, yeah. Anyhow, that's looking good. Now while that's still going, I'm going to lower this a little bit not to make a mess.
I think you need
I'm going to put in 1 egg. Pardon me?
I thought you were going to add the flour. I was going to say this time turn it off.
No,
before you add
but remind me, I haven't put the, there we go, 1 egg, half a teaspoon of salt in the dry yet, so I gotta remember to do that. But before I do that, I'm going to do this. This is my homemade vanilla extract. And somebody asked me just today, I was doing some comments, how do you make this? I follow a gal on, and this needs 2 teaspoons by the way. I follow a gal called Indria's Vanilla Bean group on Facebook, and she sort of got me into this as I watched things. And I bought my beans from her, Madagascar beans I think I got. And she then tells you how to, the whole group tells you how to do this. And honestly, this is not quite done. It's supposed to go for about a year, but it's already tasting real vanilla-y, so I'm letting it continue to go before I give it away. I'm going to take some of that and put it in little bottles and give it away to people. Anyhow, that's what I do. Now, going back to what I need a half a teaspoon of salt, and that's a half of salt in here as well. And that's it. And then what I'm going to do is just whisk that together real quickly and get that all incorporated. Pardon me?
Pull it towards you a little.
Oh, yeah, sure. Sorry.
There was something over there, see?
Yep. So just getting that whisked together, and then I'm actually going to take my cup thing and I'm going to put it in this thing and build it up, and then I'll put my chips in, and I'll chocolate chips, and I'll put my cranberries in. So it makes me nervous, but here we go.
No, turn it off.
Okay.
Honestly.
Okay. Yeah, you're
And
good.
is it the paddles with the rubber on them?
Yeah. And
That's
then
what
I'll
does
do down
it
the
then.
side.
You
It does.
better-
It pops it
You
up.
better stir it. And
I
then
will.
do
So
that.
I'm going to do a little bit with this. Let me just
No,
do.
it's not
Wait,
gonna
I think I can. No.
I keep telling you. While you were gone, I used the machine.
Oh, did you?
And
And you did the same thing?
No, I raised this up. I raised it up.
Okay.
Moved it around and got them all wet,
Okay.
and then turned it on.
Okay.
It's still not gonna do.
Yeah, it is. There it is. Not too bad.
Okay.
Not too bad. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to
Those
slowly.
paddles are dangerous.
They are dangerous. I know. They really create a
I didn't use the
flower.
paddles. I used the other.
Oh, you
That's
did?
You're supposed to use.
No, not for this. Not
Yes,
for this.
you're supposed to use these.
No. Well, yeah, without the sides.
Yes,
Yeah.
without the paddles.
Yeah, well, you know what? If I just add it slowly, everything works
Good
just
luck.
fine. Anyhow, this is so easy to do, and why not? And it makes plenty. And by the way, I've even rolled this up into like a log kind of thing in plastic. And throughout the year, I'll get it out of the freezer and take a couple of slices and bake a few cookies, and then put the rest back, and I've got it made. I'm really fastidious because I don't like to leave anything in a bowl. Never. There we go. Wonderful. Alrighty. And so, let's bring this a little closer.
No,
Oh, it won't go. Okay.
Forward.
Yeah. So I just want to make sure that that's all put together. And then all I'm going to do is 3/4 cup of white chocolates. I bought these today, Ghirardelli's. And these are good stuff. So let me get my 3/4 cup.
Deli.
Ghirardelli's? That's
Yep.
what I said, didn't I?
Dollies. He said
Ghirardelli's.
Ghirardelli's.
Oh, sorry. Anyhow, these are really, really good. I like, I guess, chocolate chip, but my favorite cookie is oatmeal raisin. I don't know what yours might be out there, but I love oatmeal raisin. But this is a close second with this chocolate. And I'm honestly, I'll tend to shy away even from white chocolate. But boy, I'll tell you, this thing does it. It's struggling. That's going to get that all mixed in there. And then I'm also going to put in 1 cup of dried cranberries. Man, I had a hard time finding these at the store. Yeah, well, we've got that going on. People are always looking for me. There's my cup thing right here. Oh, 1 bag, about, maybe even not quite. And you know what? And I do. I'll have a little bit left over. And what I suggest, no, I don't have any left over. That's 1 cup. But I've got a second bag here. And what I do recommend is when you put them on the baking sheets, what you do is take a little bit of extras and put them on the top of the cookies.
Oh, so you can see.
So you can see them, yeah.
Okay,
So anyhow, I'm just going to do this by hand here. Get this off.
So
of
then
here.
what do you do with this?
Okay,
Bake
now,
it right away?
no, you don't. And what I'm going to do is actually at least for an hour, but I would recommend I'm going to cover this pot, this pan, this mixing bowl, excuse me, and I'm going to stick it in the refrigerator overnight. And then I'm going to come back in the morning and I'm going to cook bake some cookies, cook some baking. And this is going to be good. So anyhow, that's the deal. Let me just get this off. Now, I don't know about some of you, but I do like to lick the spoon. I know you're going to say, there's a raw egg in there. Yep, I know that. And there are some people that actually drink raw eggs, so I'm not going to worry about it, whether it's right or wrong. And 1 egg and all this mess isn't going to kill me, I figure. But I do love cookie dough. Oh, I do love cookie dough.
Raw cookie dough.
Raw cookie dough, yeah. So there you go. And that's just really...
There aren't too many people who can make cookies and not eat some of the dough.
I'm sorry. And if you were here, any of you, I'm almost sure most of you would go, I'll take a little bit of that too, if you don't mind. So there we go. I'm just going to make sure that it's really well incorporated. It's just so easy to pull this thing together, and that's really all you want. I'll just show you an example. And that's it right there. Look at that. You can see the white chocolates in there, and you can see the cranberries in there. It's just great. So this is going in the fridge, and in the morning, this house is going to smell wonderful.
All right.
That's what we're going to do. All right, see you in a little bit. Okay, hi everybody. It's the next morning on this cookie journey, and I just want to let you know, I let it stay in the bowl, covered overnight in the fridge. You can do overnight, probably not much more, but if you do any more in the fridge, you need at least an hour. If you do any more, like 3 or 4 hours and beyond, take it out and let it set in the room temperature for about 30 minutes before you do what I'm doing. And then all you're going to do is grab your sheet pans here, and I put down, you can put down parchment paper, and I put down some of these silicone baking mats. And you want about a tablespoon and a half of dough. It might be a little crumbly, but that's okay. Roll it and put it on your sheets, and that's about all I'm going to do right here. I'll put one more down here. And then 350 oven, preheated, and it's ready to go. When it comes out, what you need to do if you really want to be sort of nice looking is, because the cranberries and all that cooked inside, and you don't necessarily see them, maybe a few will, when the dough is still soft, when it comes out of the oven, have a few cranberries aside and put them, just press them into the top as they are cooling off, as the cookies are cooling off. Leave them on the cookie sheet for about 5 minutes to cool off before transferring them to a wire rack, is all I suggest. So, and I sort of feel funny because most of you gals have probably baked cookies long before I ever thought about doing it, but maybe this is for the guys that want to try. So there you go. So anyhow, I'm going to put these in the oven. We'll be right back. Hi, okay, they came out of the oven. They need to be brown around the edges. And what I usually do is just smack it a little lightly on your countertop, and it deflates them and spreads them a little bit, and that works really well.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and while they're still soft, look at, I'm gonna go back through, and I'm gonna just stick in a couple of, into that. It just really makes it look nice. And even you can put a couple of, ouch, I burnt myself. Yeah, I got too close to the edge there. And you can put even in a couple of the white chocolate as well. By the way, I forgot to mention, you want to do this for about, cook them for about 12 minutes in a 350-degree oven, 11 to 12 minutes. But you just really want them brown around the edges. That's going to look really nice when you do it that way. Just a little extra. Yeah, you just stick them in a little bit, you know. I like doing this. This is sort of fun. And they're going to be so good.
You're going to do baking now, huh?
No, I'm not going to do baking. Though I am going to do, I think for our family, I'm going to do a bundt cake, which I'll probably, for Christmas, which I'll probably film, but it'll come out after Christmas, so you can do it for New Year's or something. But anyhow, this is going to be nice with this done like this. Put it in there. And you don't have to do them all. I just wanted to show you a few doing them this way. And you don't even have to do that many, just one or two on there. It just makes all the difference in the world.
Sure.
Isn't that neat? It just
Makes them more Christmassy.
More Christmassy, and just it lets you know. I always like to know what's in the the cookie or the whatever you're building, you know. And so this is the idea.
Some people who don't like raisins will go, oh no, I don't like those. Raisins.
Well, and that's true. So don't do it. Leave those out.
No, I'm saying.
Yeah.
They'll go, oh, but I like cranberries.
Cranberries, yeah, and I do like cranberry. These dried cranberries because they're tart, and then you get this with the tart and the sweet. I just love that.
And you don't like raisins.
I don't really. You know why? I think my mother used to give us in our lunches boxes of raisins. And
oh, yeah. That was
remember those little boxes?
Yeah.
Back in the day, and I didn't like them then. And she thought it was a treat, which it was for most kids, but it wasn't for me.
Us mothers, we always think we're...
Well, it's the thought that counts.
It's treating healthy.
Yeah, it is. It's treating healthy.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, those are so nice. I can't wait to bite into one. I hope I have enough left for Christmas. I may have to do another batch.
Yeah, you may have to make another batch.
Yeah, that's what it is. So anyhow, look at this. This video's coming out on Saturday, so you could easily get this done Saturday. Put it in the fridge for about an hour, 2 hours. Get it out. Make these cookies and you don't even have to do it overnight. And you'll have them for your Christmas Eve or something like that. It'll be just wonderful. Wonderful. Okay, I'm gonna come back and eat one of these in just a second. I'm getting the rest all cooked, and we'll see you in a bit. Yeah.
Hold on a sec, let me fix that. There we go.
Hi everybody. As I mentioned, this is the last video before Christmas. In fact, this is coming out Christmas Eve. And Susan and I just want to take a quick moment and wish you and your family a wonderful Christmas day as we celebrate the birth of the Lord Jesus Christ. It's exciting. Probably like you and your family, we're going to church this weekend and looking forward to it. Having friends and family around as well and to celebrate and a big meal, you know, the whole thing. But we're so happy that we've been able to come to you since May 1 and be a part of your life, and you're a part of ours.
Yeah, you've joined us. I mean, who thought?
Yeah, who would have thought?
This many people would be wanting to join with us as he cooks.
Yeah.
But you forgot to get a cookie.
Oh yeah, no, here, I've got one.
You did one.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to share our cookies with you.
Try that one.
Yes,
I feel like it's
he made these.
communion.
My mouth is
I know.
Communion.
Take, eat all. No, but anyhow, have a wonderful Christmas.
And enjoy the season with Jesus in the middle.
See you guys.